turn the light on every evening. Same stone tower on the same unforgiving shore. The ships that passed were never ones he'd recognize, but he showed up for the ones he'd never shown up for before. His hands were maps of every storm that came through. His eyes were calm in ways that weather couldn't teach. Some men are born to stand between the dark and the sail, and some men are born to keep what others cannot reach. And I drove out there once just to watch him, just to see a man who never questioned why. Some callings don't come loud or full of glory. Some just ask you to maintain the light. Lighthouse, keep it burning through the lonely. Nobody watching but the ocean and the stars. Faithful to a purpose, most would never notice. Showing up for ships he'd never see in harbor bars. Not every hero stands where people gather. Not every story gets the crowd and the applause. Some men just keep the light on in the darkness, and that is more than enough. I think about my father in that image, a man who worked the same plant 30 years, packed the same lunch, drove the same gray highway, never once complained about the cost of being here. We don't put statues up for men like that. We don't write many songs about that kind of love. The ones who simply do what needs to do, and the quiet giants holding all the rest of us up. And I wish I told him sooner what I see now, now that I'm a man who understands the way of showing up when showing up means everything, and glory never once comes through that gate. Lighthouse, keep it burning through the lonely. Nobody watching but the ocean and the stars. Faithful to a purpose, most would never notice. Showing up for ships he'd never see in harbor bars. Not every hero stands where people gather. Not every story gets the crowd and the applause. Some men just keep the light on in the darkness, and that is more than enough. I wanna be that steady,
I wanna be that sure,
I wanna love the way he loved,
without needing anything more.
no audience, no monument, no need to be remembered by the crowd. Just a light that burns for someone in the water. Just a son who finally says it out loud. Dad, you were the lighthouse the whole time. You were the light.